right out, down low, and that's just going to give us a very small amount of fall off on that foreground element, the cliff with the character on. So that's worked nicely. What we'll do now is move on to distributing these layers in 3D space, and the first thing we need to do is create a camera. So if we go up to our layer, new camera, and we're just going to set a 35mm camera for now. We'll go OK. Go OK to that, and that little error was basically telling us that there's no 3D layers in the scene. So that's a good reminder. Let's switch all of our layers to 3D, and so now they're 3D layers in our scene, but they're all sharing the same Z space. They're all at the same level, and we need to now basically lay out our scene to sort of follow a little bit of believable distancing. And what I mean by that is I'm just going to switch to a 2-view horizontal, and on the right hand side is basically what the camera is seeing, and on the left hand side is a top view. So we're going to highlight our sky layer, and we're going to push that sky layer back in Z space, and what we're going to do is try to come out. You'll find that you will only be able to zoom out in top view to a certain amount, and once you've reached that, now we know how far back we can actually push this thing without it going off the screen. Once it goes off the screen, it's very hard to grab in a top view. You then have to use the if I bring up P here, you then have to use the Z numbers to actually move it around, and we want to keep it in the screen here. So just maximize, come out as far as you can in that top view and push that sky back as far as you can in the view. So now that we've done that, on the right hand side what we can do is scale using the shift key to maintain the resolution. Scale that up. This is the sky element. Scale it up just slightly bigger, just to be sure. You don't want any cropped edges when we do start to move this camera around. So I've just gone just a couple of pixels bigger, and that's going to work nicely. So you'll see in the top view here that we have our sky element way back here, and it's actually quite large now, and we've got our camera right down here in the bottom of the scene. So we can go for our mountain 5 layer now, highlight it and push it back in Z depth until it's actually quite close to the sky, but not right on top of it. About that distance there should be fine.